Ooh, we back.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How's
Yo.
everybody doing?
Ah,
Hope y'all are doing well. We're doing well. Who are we? Well, we are the latest and greatest, and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. We are the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I am Billiam.
And today, whenever you're checking us out, we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to give you a little recap of SmackDown and Monday Night Raw with some little bit of sprinkle in between. We're going to give you a little quick WrestlePalooza, dumb name, WrestlePalooza recap. We're not going to give you the whole card because honestly, Billiam and I don't necessarily say we had better things to do, but we might have. We had life. Life happened, and we just didn't watch it. So we're just going to give you quick results and just some quick maybe I have like one or two notes of things that I heard or saw, and then we'll just give you that Monday Night Raw recap. But first, like we always do, we gonna lead off with Friday Night SmackDown with Billiam. Go on ahead and tell the people what happened.
Woo, with pleasure, Kills. All
Yes.
right. Hater, SmackDown emanated from Toledo, Ohio this week. Sure.
Woo.
Uh, so it opens with Michael Cole, him and Corey Graves are on commentary, and Michael was saying how he's going to do this interview with Brock Lesnar in the back, but apparently Brock wants to do it now, so he leaves commentary to go down. He's halfway down the aisle. Brock's music hits. They get a little like chatty, well, as much as Cole would against Brock Lesnar, and then he
Sure.
kind of starts to manhandle him. Like he picks him up, throws him over his shoulder, walks around the ring, past Corey Graves, up the ring steps, into the ring, and then just kind of messing with him. So Corey Graves goes and tries to stop the bully
Oh
and
no, don't
takes.
hurt yourself, Corey. Careful.
Yeah, he takes
Careful.
two F5s for his troubles.
Corey
And
Graves?
yes,
Oh snap. I need to
bro,
watch
it
that.
made me miss Corey Graves in the ring just because
Sure.
he sold it so well. He was always good at doing that, and
Yeah.
like he
Because
took people.
that was the only thing that happened to him. Like he got injured and then
Yeah,
like it's like
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. One
Okay.
of his career endings. So I mean, he knows how to do stuff. But yeah, he like he's one of those guys that lands flat, like on his chest. Like a lot of guys will land on their side, on their shoulder, whatever. But he'll take it hard. Like I'm sure he would take a pedigree just the same way, just face
Yeah.
down, just right in the mat.
Ah,
So
Graves.
Corey Graves, he's down for the count. So he's not going to be calling commentary anymore.
Dang it.
Cole is fine. He's a little shaken up. But he gets joined by The Miz, which is actually pretty fun. So it's going to be The Miz and Michael Cole in commentary.
Okay. Man, I kind of feel like that might be an audition for Miz.
Maybe he could be the next Jerry Lawler kind of thing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they're playing around with commentating teams. So who knows who'll be on what show when. So we'll
I've
see
got
what
a
happens.
great I've got a great note about commentary team on Raw, so we'll get there. Yeah, man.
Great.
Yeah, man.
So we get come to our first match of the night, which is Charlotte and Alexa defending their tag team championships against Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. Because
Okay.
apparently Piper Niven is like out, and apparently this might be a career-ending injury.
Oh no, no more Secret Hervis?
Yeah, so
No.
that's why it's been Chelsea and Alba for a while. So hopefully Piper Niven gets well, and we can see her again in the ring because she's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And the Secret Hervis is great.
I know that was
Come
such a
on.
great name.
Come on.
So it's Charlotte and Alexa defending against Chelsea and Alba. It was fine. The whole lead up because like they hurt Charlotte a couple weeks ago, so she was
Okay.
unfit to compete and she was out last week, whatever. So they just finally had the match, and like I said, it was fine. I have a feeling if Piper was still around and they were continuing this, that they probably would have won. But who knows? Injuries happen, and SmackDown and Raw don't stop.
Right, right. Can't
Yeah.
stop that money.
All right, so after that, backstage, BFAB is talking to the Street Profits, kind of hyping them back up,
Okay.
because they're clearly on two different levels. Like they used to
Right.
dress the same and everything, and they're dressed completely different. Like
We we
Dawkins,
we, we spoke to this.
yeah,
We spoke to this last time. It seemed like there was a little bit of tension going down.
right.
Yeah.
So BFAB leaves, and Tez says some stuff, and Dawkins doesn't say anything. So Bo Dallas just kind of shows up and he starts talking to Angelo Dawkins, trying to get into his ear, like, it's trying to basically break him up, but Montez isn't far enough.
He's still on his Bo Dallas like himself kick, not rocking.
Correct.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
So Tez isn't far away and he hears it and he comes up and he threatens Bo Dallas. He's like, don't mess with us, kind of thing.
okay.
So we'll see where that goes. But the Street Profits are not on the same page, and Bo Dallas is trying to do something with them.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Next up, we get Axiom in the ring. They're just there. And then all of a sudden, Braun and Heyman come out
Oh,
just to establish Braun and Paul Heyman.
I said, oh, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
they said who? I was like, who,
Oh,
who? Yeah.
oh, woo, woo.
So they just establish their dominance. They're the best tag team. Blah 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 blah.
Your division.
Which
Hmm.
actually led to the next match because they kind of threw out Axiom, and then Axiom wasn't having it, so they kind of did their whole crisscross through the ropes thing, and
Okay,
then they're like, Nick Aldis was like, all right, well we'll have a match then. So we have the Vision versus Axiom in the next match. It's a lot of fun. Axiom tries to keep up with the Vision, but obviously it ends how you think it's going to end
sure.
with the Vision picking up the victory. But it was Axiom did put up a fight, so it's actually kind of a fun little match if you want to check that
Okay,
out.
okay.
Next up, we get Nia Jax heads to the ring. Speaking
Oh,
on
not
life,
yet.
yeah, she's back. She's back and she bad.
Oh, oh,
And
wait.
she's just talking how she should be champ and how Tiffany Stratton's so annoying. Blah 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 blah. So Tiffy comes out.
Hating on Tiff.
Uh, it says, "Too bad, I'm the champ." Uh, Still undefeated. What are you gonna do? Kind of thing.
Okay.
Then Jade's music hits.
Oh yeah.
She goes right past Tiffy, tries to get denied, but security stops her. Da, da, da. So then Nick Aldis announced that there's going to be a triple threat match next SmackDown.
Oh,
Tiffany Stratton defends against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill.
oh.
Yeah, and I don't, I mean, it's the internet, who knows? But I've read some things that Tiffy's probably going to drop the belt. They didn't say to who, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't buy it. I'm a Tiffy time boy, so give me all the
Which
Tiffy.
it's okay, you know. She will be a two-time, three-time, four-time. They'll put some numbers on her. So good, Tiffy can fight her way back to either to a Survivor Series, or if they run it out that far, that's a get her belt
Very
back
true.
at WrestleMania, have a WrestleMania moment. So
Very
all
true.
good.
I don't know. I just love Tiffany Stratton. Give me all the Tiffany Stratton.
That
All
time,
right.
Tiffy
Next,
time coming.
Tiffy time.
Tiffy
Next
time.
match is the U.S. Championship Open Challenge with
Oh,
Carmelo
okay.
Hayes defending against The Miz. Against Sami Zayn.
Yes,
We found out about that last week.
yes.
So with The Miz being on commentary, he was overly cheering uh, for Carmelo. He was like, "That's my boy. Yeah, do your thing," that kind of thing. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Long story short, we need more Mello. Carmelo Hayes is fantastic.
Okay.
Again, he's one of those guys who fit in really well in that cruiserweight division whenever they hashtag bring back the cruiserweight belt.
Yes, yes.
Um, so yeah, this match with Sami Zayn being Sami Zayn and like Carmelo just putting on a hell of a show. Sammy was letting him do it too. Like there were moments where I thought like they were actually going to give him the belt, but
Okay.
long story short, Sami Zayn pulls it off once again. He actually went with the Blue Thunder Bomb, which was surprising.
Okay.
It wasn't a haluva kick or anything.
Yeah.
It was just Blue Thunder Bomb, and that was the match.
Bring that.
But that was definitely one to check out if you haven't seen that one yet.
Right. On the list.
Boom. All right. Brings us to the last segment of the night, which turns out to be our main event of the evening. It is the contract signing for
Mm-mm.
WrestlePalooza
I know, done that.
with Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. So they each
Ah,
get their fantastic entrance. Drew McIntyre sits down. It's a fantastic back and forth. Cody actually
okay.
starts it off by saying, do you know what happened 15 years ago on this night? And Drew's like, no. He's like, you and I actually won the tag team championships, which is kind of funny. So yeah, you go
They were
back
a
and look.
tag team?
Yeah. I mean, for a very short time, it was one of the eras when tag teams were just two
Hmm.
guys they just threw
Yeah.
together.
You. We don't have anything for you. Go ahead and do the things. Yeah.
Right. Like CM Punk
Tell
and
you what,
Kofi.
we'll
Kofi
let you
being
win.
champs.
How about it?
Right. Like CM Punk and Kofi being tag champs for a few weeks. Whatever, why not?
Right.
So, uh, pretty much it was kind of odd. Cody never sat and Drew McIntyre never stood. And they just both they did their back and forth, but he just stood and Drew just sat.
Hmm.
And
All
then
right.
they fight.
Oh, as
And
as you
typical contract signing,
as you do with these things. Yeah.
yeah. If they don't go through a table, then they just brawl and then credits. That's how the show ends. So,
All right.
uh, that was SmackDown for the night,
That
kids.
was SmackDown. Oh, I miss the days when you knew a contract signing wasn't complete until somebody had been beat up or stabbed with the pen, and then someone took the pen and dipped it in their blood and signed the
Classic.
contract.
Oh, Vince.
Oh, Vince. Yeah. Should be one of our segments. Just, yeah, that could be another thing we do. Just
Oh,
Vince,
Vince.
times we just went, oh, Vince.
Yeah. Katie Vick.
Which would
Oh,
lead us to WrestlePalooza. I'm
Vince.
going to be excited about it. WrestlePalooza, everybody, from Indianapolis. This happened. It was a thing. Uh, Again, Billiam and I did not watch this. What we're going to do is we're just going to run down the match card, and I wrote a couple things, and we'll just tell you who won.
Tell
All
you my
right.
thoughts.
Pat McAfee did show up and make his comeback as he would, as we'd expect in Indianapolis. I'm sure he got huge pop. Um, Congrats to him for being able to hit the PLE in front of the home, in front of like a home game
Yeah.
for him. Probably hyped him all the way
I
up. So
love him on commentary,
yeah,
man. I fell in love with Pat McAfee when he was doing commentary on Raw. Like, just started watching the show and everything. Like, he's great.
there you
Give me more
go.
Pat. Like, I get it. Dude was everywhere and like exhausted himself.
Yeah,
So yeah, it takes some time, but come back for a while, please.
come
If
back,
AJ
Pat.
Lee can do it, you can do it.
Boom. Bring back the cruiserweight. Bring back Pat McAfee.
Hashtag.
The opening match for those that you that got there late and were like, "Oh, I can't wait to see John Cena." If you were tailgating too hard in the parking lot, or you got there a little late and you missed the beginning of it because it starts right off with the 17 unseen against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Some key points. Paul Heyman comes out and does
That's his
the intro
announcement.
for Brock Lesnar, which I
Hmm.
thought was really dope. Apparently, Cena came out with a bunch of kids. Um, I think it was either at 25 or Cena's got the one entrance where he comes out with a bunch of the Cenas and they do
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
that was 25. Edge and Big Show.
I guess he came out with a bunch of kids all wearing like the yellow and I don't know if they all did the similar
They
thing.
all did it like they were like in a group. I saw like the
Okay.
video. It's like a group shot. They were all doing that together. So
Dope, dope. This was Lesnar's first match since August 5th, 2023. And then Lesnar wins and makes all those kids that came out with John Cena
oh
cry.
man,
All of them cried.
they
Um,
cried. They cried hard.
yeah, from what
It
I
was
understand,
great.
yeah, it's always good to
I
whenever
love stuff
wrestling
like that.
makes kids cry,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Being a kid who wrestling had made cry at one point.
absolutely.
I'm all
So
for
good.
it. I was never caught on film doing it, so that's dope.
Yep.
Hee hee.
We grew up
We
in the
all
analog age, kills.
we can't we all can't be Ms. Girl, man. I hear the match was just
Yeah.
a recap of Summer, just SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar just being that dude
Yeah.
and throwing Cena around, and yeah. So Lesnar won that. Then we had the Usos versus Braun Braun. I heard that the Usos came out to like their old theme and they were actually rapping it, from what I understand.
Yeah, they didn't have. I don't think they had microphones or anything, but like they
Okay.
were sing. They did. They came through the crowd. They were yeeting and everything to it, but they came out to their day
Okay.
one ish song, which was cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Instead it's just me. It's we, the
Yeah.
day ones. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. LA Knight was appointed as the guest referee that evening. I guess
Hmm.
that was a pre-show thing. Something happened, and all of a sudden, LA Knight's the guest referee, which for reasons. Braun
But
Braun,
he seemed to let everything go. Like I saw clips, there were
sure.
tables and chairs. It wasn't supposed to
Said,
be
yeah,
a
I guess he
hardcore
said
match.
they said something about all the rules are going to be a little loose. I'm not going to try to do LA Knight impersonation, but I guess the rules were a little loose. I saw the clip where,
Yeah.
like, on the side, um, I think one of the Usos had a table, and LA Knight was just like, whatever, like, bring it on. Not tripping. So Braun and them win. Jay busted himself open accidentally. He tried
Yep.
to, he hit somebody with a
There's
chair.
recoil at the chair.
Boy, it was a gusher.
Yep.
So yeah, Braun won that. Which brings us to what I imagine was the best match of the evening: Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky for the vacant World Women's Championship. Congrats to Stephanie Vaquer. She pulled it off. From what I understand, it's a really good match.
That moonsault that they keep showing her hit, that finishing moonsault was
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. And
Like
then
I can't remember the last time I've seen a moonsault so pretty. I maybe
very
since Kurt
clean.
Angle,
Yeah, it was very
but
clean.
boy, she hit it just
Not
perfectly.
since like, yeah, not since like Jeff in his days of doing like a almost like a swanton, just the symmetry, how perfect it looks. Or I always say Kidman's shooting star press
Oh
because
yeah.
Kidman did it without moving his arm, so it was just a real hands down, and just he just would just jump, and it would just be perfect.
Hashtag
Um,
cruiserweight.
yeah, man. Hashtag cruiserweight. Which brings us to the match that probably got the biggest pop out of the whole building. It was Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins versus AJ Lee and CM Punk. From what I understand and from the clips I did see, boy, it's great to have AJ Lee back. She's in great shape. She looks
Mhm.
good. Um, Lee and Punk pull off that match. And it is AJ Lee that makes Becky Lynch tap. So they did give the win to, AJ Lee's the one that gets it. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
it was good
seen
to see the
videos
Black Widow again.
afterwards of Punk just looking at AJ Lee just like a proud I won't say proud dad because his husband and wife, but he was just like she's back, man. Like
Yeah.
because yeah, it's decade plus, so it's good to see
And just
AJ
one of
back.
those and just one of those we never thought, just because she kind of was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
yeah. Which brings us to the main event of WrestlePalooza. It was Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes won. That's
Yeah, from what I hear, it was a short match. It was less than
yeah.
10 minutes, which that's ridiculous for a main event.
They
Um,
had Drew McIntyre blow out his knee at the end because he tried to kick Cody, and so he tried to do the Claymore and fell, and so Cody did the thing, and it was just like, all right. So
cool.
yeah,
Drew deserves better.
Drew absolutely just I don't get what are we
He
doing?
needs this run, man, because he was champ during the COVID era. He did it with no fans. Like he deserves better. Give him a proper run.
Right.
I'm not saying Wrestle terrible name is the place to do it,
Right.
but just give the man a run. I
Yeah,
want to see it.
I think they'll do right by him. I have the feel like they
Yeah.
will. Which brings us to Monday Night
Pew, pew,
Raw.
pew,
Woo! From
pew.
Evansville, Indiana. Evansville. Um, Rusev, what okay, so I don't know. Shout out. I don't know if this happened last Monday Night Raw. I don't think it did, but Wade Barrett is back.
Yeah, that
Uh,
was this Raw.
okay,
That's what
great.
I'm
So Wade
saying.
Barrett's
Like
back.
it was
Happy.
Wade and Joe Tess again, and Wade was. I was like, oh shit, Wade Barrett's back. So,
Yeah,
he wasn't fired like people thought he was.
correct.
People just need to relax.
Probably just took some probably just, took some time.
Oh yeah,
Took some time, or even just, maybe he might have been on some like, so you made some people mad. We'll keep you off for a minute.
we'll
I don't
cool
know
you
who.
off. You know,
And
tease him.
again, they might be doing some auditions for their next team. Yeah, so we'll see. They might
I
be
don't
just
know, but I love Wade Barrett, man.
I do too.
I love Wade Barrett. I love Corey Graves. I mean, if they want
I
to
do
give
too.
the Miz something to do, throw him on NXT. Sure. I don't know who's on there, but Wade Barrett and Corey Graves are perfect color guys for me. So
Yeah.
if Pat McAfee's not around.
If Pat McAfee's Rusev presses Dom during the walkout. They have people coming out and walking this and that, and Rusev kind of hems Dom
Oh
up.
yeah, like in the background. I
Yeah,
don't even know.
yeah,
Remember who was that? I don't even know who was walking that. Was that LA Knight?
something like that. And then all
Yeah.
this, yeah,
And then you just see him roughing him up in the
uh,
background. It's like, all right, he's just the only the mega intercontinental champion.
yeah, little two belts Dom over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We start off with a Cody Rhodes promo. He is going to be wrestling Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel for the Crown Jewel Championship, which is a ring, which I
It
didn't
yeah,
know that.
a ring. It's a giant belt too, but then they put that on display. So it's like, here's the belt. We're gonna hold on to it and show it around the world because you're a crown jewel champion kind of thing. Right. Right. But it's cool because it's champion versus champion. You don't see that too often.
Yes.
So that's always fun.
Which we did. I did skip at the end of WrestlePalooza. There was a whole big. They were asking Cody Rhodes like, "Oh, what's next for you?" Seth Rollins comes out, holds up the belt. They hold up the belt. Champion v champion. So now we know that that was for this announcement. The crown jewel. Vision comes out minus Becky Lynch. Um, Seth wants Cody's opinion of him. Cody asked Seth, well, Cody asked Seth, well, before, what do you think of Seth? Cody said Seth is better than hiding behind his goons. Seth is upset about not being considered quarterback one. Cody asked Seth, hey, um, what is it? Okay, so and it's a whole back and forth between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins,
Yeah.
basically. It's like, will it be a one-on-one? It's like, yo, will it be a one-on-one if I fight you? And oh, how many of the last three matches have you won? Says Cody to Seth. So it's a little bit of a jab, a little bit of this and that. Cody flexing a little bit.
It'll be a
Uh,
great match.
it's going to be a good match. Uh,
Like the other three that they had, including the infamous Hell in a Cell match when Cody had the torn pec and still did the match. Like
yep,
they put on some clinics with each other, man. It'll be fun.
indeed, indeed. We have an Usos promo. Um, Big Jim tells Jay it's him versus LA Knight. Jane blames LA Knight for the loss. And Jay blames Jimmy for tagging with the ops, basically.
Yeah.
So Jay's just a little upset. Which brings us to our first match of the night. It is the New Day
Thank
versus,
God for the new day.
thank God for the New Day, all day.
Mm.
And it's the War Raiders and Penta. So that means that Big G is going to be the third man there.
Mm.
This is the first time I've seen a black kendo stick. That was dope.
Yeah,
Um, Penta and the War Raiders do a nice little dual move. Those were dope.
man.
Uh, Kofi hits Penta through a table. That was dope. Penta puts Kofi through a table. That was dope. This is the whole back and
You
forth.
sense a theme here, kids.
Right. And then
This
we had
match
an
was dope.
Avalanche Mexican Destroyer for the win. So I guess that petition uh, not going so well.
Not yet.
The winners are War Raiders and Penta.
It was
Good
good to see
tag
the
team.
War Raiders on TV again too, because
Yes.
they're a
Good
lot of fun to
tag team
watch.
matches there. Absolutely. Then we have a Judgment Day promo. Uh, Dom's coming to the team for help. Finn's like, won't you call your friend El Grande Americano? Dom asks Finn. Finn says no. So Dom asks JD, and he's like, I'll do it for Judgment Day. And I think finally we're starting to see some of that dissension that we've been talking about.
Hmm.
It's coming. That just has not come. That damn it, it's finally here.
Which
So
I don't understand why Dom wouldn't wrestle himself. Is he hurt again or something? Like, why wouldn't he just take on Rusev? I guess we'll get there eventually.
because you want to save it for pay-per-view. I don't know.
Oh, I
I
mean,
don't
he is
know.
two
Or
belts
a
Dom.
PLE. I don't know.
Oh.
So then we have a Bailey and Lyra promo where Bailey asks Lyra to help her out in her corner, and we have the hugging version of Bailey. So
Hmm.
Bailey's happy and she's with it, and it's like, well, don't you remember you were like stay out of it, and this and she's like, no, it's all good, and just being crazy.
Being the hugger.
And multiple personalities coming out. Then we have a great promo. Congratulations to Stephanie Vakir. Adam Pearce introduces her. She's the first South American women's champion. I think that was a fact that I heard and
Yeah, I
wrote.
think so.
Somebody can quote me. Somebody can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the stat. She's the first South American women's champion. She thanks the fans, says it's a dream come true. Says
It
no one
was
can
it
stop her.
was actually her dad's birthday,
Oh, shout out.
WrestlePalooza Day, and it was also the first time he watched her wrestle live.
Hey now. Say now.
So how cool is that? Because she was supposed to fight Naomi at Fate in Paris or Clash in Paris,
Yes. Clash of Paris. Yes.
and then that didn't happen. So, and
Correct.
we kind of fell off with her for a bit, and then they're
Correct.
like, "Oh, you're gonna go against Io Sky." It's like, okay, great, and
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
she showed up at NXT Homecoming.
Yeah,
And yeah, and then she which was really good by the way. NXT Homecoming was
what
actually
a
really
hair.
good. If y'all didn't see it, go back and watch that. I saw the clips. I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw some clips. The JC, Jace, and her whole JC Jane and her whole crew against Io. No, it wasn't Io. Was it Io? It was Rhea.
It was
No, Lyra, Rhea, and Stephanie is a good match.
yeah, it was supposed to be Tiffany, but because of the concussion protocol, they put
Yes,
Lyra in. So
that's right. That's right.
because Lyra is also a former women's champion in NXT. So
Correct.
and I don't know if you saw total tangent kids, TNA invaded NXT this week,
Yes. Yes.
which I saw Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, was upset that they didn't grab the TNA championship and bring it back with them. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, there was a brawl. Like everybody was there, and like both locker rooms cleared out. It was nuts.
I would love to see some Dolph Ziggler back on a
Me
WWE.
too. Give me Nick Nemeth.
Man. So then we find out it's going to be Asuka versus Rhea Ripley later in the evening.
Oof.
It's going to be a thing because that's just Asuka just keeps wanting the smoke. She keeps wanting the smoke, so she's going to get it.
He's like, fine, let's do it.
All right. That
Yep.
brings us to Roxanne versus Bailey. Lyra's coming out to help. Roxanne Perez does pop rocks on the outside of the ring, which is really dope.
Hmm.
Lyra does help Bailey when Raquel tries to get in there because if Roxy's there, Raquel's there. Um, and then Bailey switches up, has her whole thing, and then gives it to Roxy. Bailey's the winner, and then when Lyra tries to be like, "Hey, I helped you out. You won. Good job." Bailey hits her with a, "You stay out of it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone."
Yep.
So
Look like Lord of the Rings. Like it's like
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Yeah. So that brings us to a Jimmy and Cody promo where, Jimmy's like, "Hey man, could maybe he'll listen to you. He ain't listening to nobody else. Go talk to your mans." And Cody's like, "All right, I'll try. I'll certainly try. I'll give it the old college."
Give the old college try.
Which takes us to our next match. It is JD McDonough versus Rusev because Dom won't fight Rusev, so JD McDonough does it. But Dirty Dom is in JD's corner.
Hmm.
As that match goes on, we see Cody try to talk to Jay, and it's a pep talk. What you gonna do? Y'all
Yeah.
can go to
And
the
Jay
back.
heard him out. Like he's like, yeah, I get it. Like, thanks, man. I'm good. Kind of thing. So
Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see.
Uh, there's a moment where JD needs some help, and Dom just straight up doesn't come in and help him.
Nope.
Just, just not gonna do it.
Like he stands there and then he's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. But hey,
But
JD
Finn comes
McDonough,
out and help. But Finn has to come on out and help because
he
Dom just
does.
standing there. So Finn comes out and he scolds Dom for it. The winner is Rusev. So we got some problems.
But hey,
Oscar
JD McDonough, another cruiserweight. Let's go.
Cruiserweight. Every
We got
time
it, guys.
JD McDonough, JD McDonough is a fan. We are fans of JD McDonough on this show. We will have no JD McDonough slander. I mean, go ahead and talk about his head being big. That's fine.
That's fine.
Uh, Oscar talks to Io. She's not afraid of Rhea, and Rhea needs to show some respect. So Oscar gonna get it. AJ Knight gets AJ Knight. LA Knight. Huh.
Yeah.
LA Knight. LA Knight.
Yeah.
He's getting interviewed. Basically tells Jay, like, "Look, man, I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you make me." You know,
Yep.
which brings us to Jay Uso versus LA Knight. LA Knight has a real dope moment where he's, every time I watch him now, I'm so reminded how athletic he is. He does a great hop to the rope while he's doing his business.
Hmm.
We have a whole yeet, yeah, yeet, yeah.
That's always fun.
Braun, and them come out. Jay gets the win because LA Knight is distracted, basically.
Jay took
Um,
advantage.
he did. Jay
Good for
Uso was
him
the
to get
winner,
that win.
and Jimmy ends up helping LA Knight because Jay wouldn't. Jay's just not fucking with LA Knight right
Nope.
now. So. All right, let's see. Becky's sitting there rambling with Seth, and she's going off the deep end, just talking. She's like, "You know what? I'm gonna make an example." Okay. Io's trying to talk to Rhea, and it's just complicated. Things are complicated when
Very.
you're trying to be friends and you got other friends that are fighting. You want people to be friends, and it is what it
Why
is.
can't we be friends?
Why can't we?
Thank you.
Um, Congratulations to real quick. Another thing that happened to WrestlePalooza. Congratulations to Stephanie McMahon. She is going to be
Yes.
inducted into the 2026 Hall of Fame. Undertaker came out and
That
gave
was
the news,
very fun.
which was great. Which
Yeah,
was great.
it was
Always
a lot
good.
of fun. He's like,
Undertaker.
"Is this seat taken?" And he just sits down there. He's like, "Are you ready?" She's like, "What do you like?" Because she had no idea.
Of
So
course. Yeah.
yeah, of
Great.
course, which has
Yeah.
been very cool about seeing these announcements, like telling them they're
Yes.
being inducted. It's a lot of fun. So congratulations, Stephanie McMahon. Very well deserved.
You deserve.
Uh, yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, let's see. It's Adam Pierce says was it next week it's going to be what Dragon Lee and AJ Styles versus two of Los Americanos because we now that there's three of them, there's a Los Americanos. That's the faction. That's
yep.
El Grande with Uno and Dos. They are Los Americanos. Um,
Uno and dos. God,
that's what's going on. Uh, and we get a little quick cap of what's going to happen next week. It's going to be Dom versus Rusev for the Intercontinental title. It's
great,
Bailey versus Raquel Rodriguez, and there's going to be a tag tornado match, the Usos versus Braun, which leads us to our main event of the evening. It is the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka versus Mommy, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. It is a great match.
bro.
This is a pay-per-view PLE style slobber knocker of a get down, get down.
Yeah,
I can
and
watch
that's what Joe Test was saying.
all the
Yep,
time. It,
always.
that is how you end a Raw, really.
Mhm.
That was really great. Rhea Ripley ends up getting the win. Uh, Oscar turns and hits Rhea with the spray. Hits her with
Man,
the list. Haven't seen that in a minute, which
she
was
was blue.
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
rewound it a few times. I'm like, did she hit her more than once? Like she was covered.
man.
It
She
was
just got
insane.
that first shot was a really good shot. It was-
Clearly.
yeah, and Io comes out to help Rhea. Oscar not happy about it, so that's a thing that's building. That's a thing that's building. And hey, 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 the books away, the notes down, which means that's it, y'all. That's our wrap up. That was SmackDown. All y'all got a little WrestlePalooza thing in the middle, and that was Monday
Woo.
Night Raw. But we gonna go ahead and let y'all go because I got things to do. He got things to do. Y'all got things to do. So we don't want to keep you. But hey, before y'all go, hey Billiam, please, 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 quickly tell the people how they can reach out to us if they want to reach out.
Reach out and touch me. Absolutely. First of all, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe, like, comment down below. Let us know what your favorite match was, what you thought about WrestlePalooza. Even though we didn't watch it, we know some of you did, so let us know. Also, you can find us on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Pod. Just let us know. Just comment, post, like, check us out, share, tell your friends. We're awesome. Also, you want to get you in your ear holes, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We're out
Woo!
there, folks. Anyway, thank you for stopping on by. We hope we've been your nice little distraction from the things that ails you out in the world. I want to thank my man's over here. Special shout out to him for giving y'all the reels and the little things you can throw on the TikToks. And he's the guy. He's the guy. Uh,
Working on this.
we are the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I'm Billy.
Hey, we will see y'all on the next one.
Later, guys.